So, John, here's your three answers. England footballer Wayne Rooney, England footballer Gary Lineker, England footballer Michael Owen. This should be easy. Football is your specialist subject. £250 every time you get one of these right. Famously shat himself on the pitch.
England footballer Gary Lineker.
Do you remember the occasion?
The World Cup, and he was, like, rubbing on the pitch like that.
I tell you what, we'll go over to Maggie. Maggie's got all the facts on this show.
So it was the Italia 90 World Cup against Ireland, and there's a quote that said, "I sort of fell to the ground, relaxed for a second, and it went boom."
Weren't you in the same squad?
I was actually on the bench looking, so that's why I saw what he was doing.
Has never been divorced, hates films, and claims he's never had a cup of tea.
England footballer Michael Owen. And maybe...
Well, that's the correct response from the audience there. A very hesitant round of applause, because it's fucking weird, isn't it?
That's very strange, because Phil Neville has also never made a cup of tea.
Is he not allowed near the kettle? Is he not the brightest?
It was Gary Neville, Phil Neville, and Neville Neville. Who is his
Neville
dad?
Neville.
And
Neville
let's
Neville
not
is his
forget Julie. I'm sorry, that's his wife. His sister, Tracy.
Tracy plays
yeah.
Neville.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're normal names,
Yeah.
Tracy, but Neville Neville.
You never know, that could be a question later. All right, last question for you, John. His child famously flashed a fishmonger in 2022.
England footballer Michael Owen.
Did you see this?
Well, my kids watch Love Island non-stop, so I every now and again have a little look, and the fishmonger is Luca Bish.
Great footballing knowledge. Excellent. Harry, here's your three answers. Current wag, former wag, never a wag. You've got a former wag in the audience. Is that Lizzie Cundy? Sort of the original wag, weren't you?
Hello.
Hi. All right.
That makes you sound very old, saying original
That makes you
wag.
sound very old?
Yes.
Well, you've had good work done, don't worry about it.
What is a wag, Eddie? What is a wag?
You've never heard the term wag?
No, I follow football, not wags. They don't interest me. Football.
Lizzie, cover your ears. Don't listen to him. OK, first one. One of the Geordies from Little Mix, Perry Edwards.
Current wag.
She's a current wag. Her hips don't lie, but her accountant might have Shakira.
Current wag.
What footballer do you think she's with?
Centre half at Barcelona.
Former wag. She just split up with Gerard Piqué.
I never saw that in the Racing Post.
She's not been in the Racing Post.
No.
I'll check in with Maggie.
Football isn't quite my thing, but I've got other facts and figures I can tell you. For instance, high heels were first worn by the French Cavalier, and they are a sign of wealth. So
I didn't want to do a football special either, Maggie. Sometimes you have to just lean into these things and it's like, well, you are. Just Google some football facts. All right, last one of these for you. Cheryl, out of Girls Aloud and whatever that talent show was she used to be on.
Former wag.
Former wag.
Yeah, Ashley Cole.
Absolutely right. Perfect. Gabby, here's your... Well, we've all got skills. I think sometimes it's nice if you can head the ball rather than just hit it with your face. Gabby, here's your answers. Italia 90, USA 94, France 98. Here we go, first question. Diego Maradona got sent home in disgrace after failing a drugs test.
94.
John, did you ever play against Maradona?
Absolutely, 1986. Hand of God.
You were in that game?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. And was he that good?
Incredible. My favourite player ever. Loved him.
Really?
I'll tell you, it took all my power, and I can tell you now, because I was on the bench, I came on for the last half an hour, and when he went on that run, he took every ounce of strength in me not to jump up, and not the handball, but his first goal when
When he ran through, yeah.
You know,
Best player ever, John? Best player ever.
I love him, yeah.
And also does an amazing impersonation of Sandy Toksvig. Gabby, tell me this. Diana Ross missed a penalty.
That was also... I thought USA 94.
There she is, yeah. David Beckham was sent off after kicking an Argentinian.
It was France 98, and it was Diego Simeone who he kicked for an extra piece of information.
Yeah, OK, excellent. Gabby, would you rather only listen to Three Lions song every day for the rest of your life, or only listen to John Barnes rap every day for the rest of your life?
Oh, John Barnes rap all day long.
Does someone sing it at you every single day?
Wherever I am, they do it, yeah. They get the words wrong, but they sing it to me. Even coming in today, the studio, I was walking now in the West End, and you got to hold... Oh, for God's sake.
You still know it?
Oh, absolutely.
Come on, then.
You got to hold and give, but do it at the right time. You can be slow or fast, but you must get to the line.
He delivers. OK, Sue, here's your answers. Dead, alive, fictional. Couldn't be easier, could it?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
First one. Goalkeeper and war hero, Robert Hatch.
Fictional.
Absolutely right, yeah. Sylvester Stallone escaped to victory. OK, next one. OK.
Oh.
You often get a streaker at the football.
Slightly put me off.
OK, match-winning goalscorer, Jasminda Bamra.
Fictional.
You ever seen Bend It Like Beckham?
Yes. Oh, yes.
There she is. OK, last question in this round. Australian goalkeeper, Norman Conquest.
Conquest.
I'm going to have to rush
Fictional.
you. OK, let's find out if he's fictional. If he's watching, I hope he's not offended. He won't be watching, he's dead. Yeah, the Australians had a goalkeeper called Norman Conquest. So, we should probably chat to you about the Lionesses winning. Did you watch it?
I did.
That's a good question, isn't it?
I went to Wembley, so I watched it as a fan. So I worked in the morning and then went to Wembley and just enjoyed the whole atmosphere and actually shed a little tear. So I stood listening to the national anthem with like a full Wembley and just thought, this is amazing. Yeah, proud of every single one of them. They did so well.
And the Lionesses love me. I got this message.
Hi Jimmy, it's me, Beth Mead. My favourite moments from the Euros would have to be obviously winning, lifting the trophy, playing in front of 87,000 people at Wembley. Also, apologies for the boys. I have been partying way too much.
OK, well, are we ready with the memory round? We're not quite there. Who else we got in the audience? We got Akinfenwa.
What's going on?
Someone just said on FIFA. What is it about you on FIFA?
Oh, I'm the strongest player in the world. No, not the world, the universe.
But how strong are you?
Very strong.
Yeah, well, come on then.
Don't do it. You're not insured.
No, let's do this.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Go on. You can use two hands if you want. I'll start here.
OK.
Go on, do two.
Okay.
Do two. There we go.
Oh.
It's some
No, that's not an arm, that's a leg. He's used a leg,
I
that's a
thought you
leg.
was talking about something else. Sorry.
Our writers over there have been busy. Here's your question for £500, a lot of money. In an absolutely brain-melting answer, where did Ali tell us he'd never been? We literally just told you.
I know. I'm going to say Ben Nevis, but
To a podcast. I would say the most memorable bit of the show so far.
I didn't know myself. I should have to think about it.
You didn't know yourself?
I didn't know myself. I was thinking, what have I not been? I've been kind of...
Listen, I want to enjoy having you here on the show. You may be going home early. Ali, for £500. In the roundabout prison, which incarcerated convict did we accurately describe as inadvertently funny?
There was a picture of a guy, wasn't it? So
There was a picture of a guy, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That's the guy. Really, the name of that guy is the heart of this question.
Stephen Fry.
Joe Exotic.
No,
Do you know Joe Exotic?
No, I never heard of him.
Molly, you feeling confident?
I think so.
Yeah.
I knew those answers. How easy this one will be.
See? Hey, listen, you're doing great. You're making other people feel confident. Well done. OK.
We'll see how it goes.
£500. Ali works in a pharmacy, but what did I say Ali clearly doesn't sell there?
Methadone. That's not it, is it? And I've said it now. No.
Do you remember how many kids Ali's got? It's not for money, but do you remember?
Oh, yes, I do. Condom.
OK, Jeremy. What type of camel did the handler say the camel was?
Dromedary.
One hump. Dromedary. Good. You're the only one that got a question right in that round. Did you know that, Carmen?
it was the other one I knew, the other type of camel.
What was the other one called?
Bactrium. Can I get a point?
I mean, we're playing for money,
Alright.
so points don't really mean anything. But yeah, I'll tell you what, you're going to have a point and a gold star. Fuck it.
Thank you.
We'll get you a Chubba Chubba and the stickers in a minute. All right, here's your second question. In a chat that genuinely alarmed Jimmy, the longer it went on, how much did Maggie tell us RuPaul is worth?
I think I remember this one. I love RuPaul. I think it's 100 million.
It's 45.
Damn it.
Ali, here's your question for £500. No one could believe that deliberately funny Stephen Fry had been to prison. He has been, but what was it for?
He was 17. He was.
Okay.
You were done for tax. He was done for... no.
Fine. What was
It
he?
was something to do with money, wasn't it? So that's why I'm thinking tax and fraud. Card fraud.
Card fraud.
Card fraud.
Let's see if you're right. Credit card fraud, yes!
Look at that!
Hey?
I got some brains, mate. I got some brains.
They're in there somewhere.
They're there somewhere.
It's
I
in
can
there
find them.
somewhere. OK, Molly, for £500. What word did Carmen say when we first met her that led to Jimmy saying, "We get it, you're Scottish"?
See, I want to blurt an answer out, and it's probably going to be wrong, but I can't think of any other Scottish words. We. Like a wee. Summer. It wasn't that either, was it?
A wee summer. Let's have a look. What was this? Hang on, let's see if she remembers. Do you remember what did you say?
Sweating.
Oh.
Am I right?
Let's have a look.
No.
Sweating.
Sweating.
Jeremy, let's see if we can make it 2 for 2 in this round for £500. I told you that two celebrities enjoy having a little something tucked away. One was RuPaul, but who did we literally just tell you was the other?
Is it you?
Yeah. Great. Perfect. 2 for 2. OK. You got one more question each. Carmen, you need this.
I know I need this.
In the round, thousands, hundreds, fewer than 10 in the UK, the answers we gave you were the Mormons, the Lollipop people, and what?
Oh my God, you're joking me. I knew it was.
What are you
I know
thinking
it
about?
was like it was thousands. The answer was thousands for the Mormons and the Lollipops, but I don't know. Oh, it was privately owned tigers.
Oh, you're right. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Oh, yes.
Ali, let's take a look at your question for £500. We told you Adele released a single, had an NBE and a child out of wedlock. Who was the footballer who done the same but without the child bit?
John Barnes.
John Barnes.
Final answer.
You're absolutely right.
I am right.
Yeah. John Barnes, footballing legend. OK. Molly, you need this.
Yes, I do.
OK, let's have a look. When he found out he's not worth as much as RuPaul, I suggested that I start a what?
A GoFundMe.
Yeah, GoFundMe, yeah.
I knew it was my podcast.
Thank God. OK, Jeremy, let's see if we can make it 3 for 3 for you here. I said my lollipop lady is such a state, she would... I said my lollipop lady is such a state, she wouldn't even pass muster as a what?
I thought this was quite mean, actually. Dinner lady.
It was quite mean.
Yeah, it was quite mean.
But it's quite funny.
Quite funny.
Yeah, perfect. We've got to lose one of you, the person with the lowest score. In first place, Jeremy. In second position, Ali, Molly, Carmen. You're both on £1,000. Well, that means we've got a tie break. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you a question. Same question for both of you. I'm going to get you to write it down on your iPads. Whoever's closest goes through. I wish we could keep you both. OK, you've got 10 seconds to answer. How many incorrect answers have been given on the show tonight? You both got answers?
Yep.
Confirmed? OK, let's put them up on the screen.
Oh, way too high.
So, Molly, you've said 10. Carmen, you've said 17, drawn quite badly. Well, Molly, I can tell you the answer was 11. That means you're going through to the next round. That means we've got to say goodbye to Carmen.
Oh.
I'm absolutely gutted.
Oh, thanks for having me, Jimmy.
Well, you were fantastic. I'm genuinely a little bit heartbroken.
Oh.
Well, we're not going to lose you from the show. You just get a demotion from being on TV to watching TV in the audience.
No, I can be a heckler. Great.
Yeah. You turn that off. Turn that off. Not that bit of the show. We're not doing that. Sorry, Molly. We'll cut. Sorry, it's Sebastian. It's Sebastian in lighting. The lighting. It's the two button. Sorry, if you go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get rid of this, I'll do the link from over here. Be careful on the step. Yeah. Sebastian. Yeah. No. We don't need that till later. Do we just have to wait for the canister to run out? I can't believe that's the methodology on a smoke machine. Oh, just let it run. It's time for a break now. But how do you know it's time for a break? Because I literally just told you. Can we turn it off? Welcome back to the final part of I Literally Just Told You. This is it. You're about to go head to head. One of you will be walking away with a life-changing amount of money. Well, life-changing for you. Kind of money I'd spend on a watch. Craig, so far you've banked £8,500. Sohab, you've banked £8,250. Here's the thing. Whoever wins doesn't just win their money, they win their opponent's money. That means tonight you're playing for a grand total of £16,750. What would you spend the money on, Zohab?
I'd love to say car, but I'm doing a fish and chip shop refurbishment at the moment, so probably some brand new fish and chip shop equipment.
Have you ever had a conversation that isn't about fish and chips?
I might buy a car.
OK, all right. Craig, if you won the money, what would you spend it on?
Take the wife on a Caribbean cruise, some brownie points. Whatever's left over, I'll spoil myself with.
Spoil yourself? What do you do to spoil yourself?
Buy yourself some gym equipment or something.
Nice. Nice, take care of yourself.
Why not?
Yeah, all right. Our writer's work is now done. I mean, that feels unnecessarily cruel, doesn't it? I know we're not using them for the rest of the show, but we just turn the lights out on them. Electricity's expensive these days, people. OK. During the break, Craig and Zohab chose questions themselves based on what happened tonight. The questions have been independently verified by Britain's very top fake lawyer. So you can rest assured they're 100% trustworthy. Remember, the winner will take home a total prize of £16,750. The loser goes home with nothing. Let's play I Literally Just Told You. Craig, you banked the most money, so you get to choose. Do you want to ask the first question, or do you want to answer the first question?
I'll ask the first.
OK, Craig, what's your first question for Zohab?
What was Lady Gaga's dad's name?
I'm going to take your first answer on this, so don't just blurt something out. Do you think you know, Zohab? OK. If you've got an idea of what the answer is, if you think it might be right, it's for £16,750.
Mr. Gaga.
You've gone for Mr. Gaga. Craig, over to you. Is that the correct answer?
Unfortunately, it's not. It's Joe.
Joe. Joe Gaga. OK, Craig, so you could take the lead here. If you get the question right, the Zohab is about to set you. Go ahead.
What is Yvonne's hometown?
Damn. Remember, it was a short name. She was up north.
What's your answer?
Itch.
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 Yvonne,
Yep.
do you know the answer to this?
I might do.
Well, it'd be lovely to see you get a question right. So what's the correct answer, Yvonne?
It's actually Alnwick, but it's pronounced
Alnwick.
Anik.
Anik.
Yeah.
Is that the right answer?
That is correct.
Anik is the right answer. Not even trying. Okay, Craig. Set to Harbour, your next question.
What was the name Katya gave when she was trying to remember Coronation Street actor Johnny Briggs?
I think I've got the first name. Just trying to think of the second name that she said.
£16,750. We literally just told you.
She said something generic, and I'm just trying to think what that generic is. I'm gonna say John Roberts.
John Roberts?
Yeah.
What am I asking? What did you say?
I remember I said John Whitby.
John Whitby.
That's the right answer.
She got the right answer. You got the wrong answer. Ah! Okay, Craig. You can take the lead, but you have to get a question right. Okay, Zohab.
Jimmy's suggestions for a fish and chip shop name were Starchip Enterprise and what else?
Frying Nemo.
I don't think that was my suggestion. I think that was Zohab's friend's name of a fish and chip shop. What's the correct answer?
The right answer is For Your Fries Only.
For Your Fries Only. It's a good name for a fish and chip shop.
Pretty awesome name.
With £16,750, Zohab, you could change the name of your fish and chip shop to For Your Fries Only. In fact, I will make it a condition. You are not getting the money unless you pledge to do that.
No, not happening. Not
And
happening.
on heart,
Not
I
happening.
want a problem. Not
happening.
Not happening. All right, so you've each got one more question. It's going to be sudden death. Craig, you're asking your last question.
As he exited, where did Jimmy suggest the iPad guy was returning to?
It's a big opportunity for £16,750.
So I've got two things in my head now. Don't know which one to say.
The correct one.
Curries.
What was the other option?
Genius Bar.
Oh. Do you think that might have been the right answer?
Well, now I do, yeah.
The correct answer is?
The Genius Bar.
The Genius Bar. Okay, so, Craig, for £16,750, you've got to get this right. Okay, Zohab, set your final question.
Maggie told us, but what was the first name of Brittany's childhood friend who she married?
Jason.
So you think Britney Spears married a guy called
Jason?
Is that the right answer?
That's correct.
You've just won £16,750. This is incredible. Well done, man.
Fantastic.
That's amazing. I mean...
Sorry.
OK, Zohab, I don't want to rub salt in the wound because you've been a great contestant. I really like you, but how much money has Craig just won? You've got nothing, remember that. How much has Craig just won?
£16,750.
How do you know that?
Because you literally just told me.
That's our show. See you next time, everyone. Thank you very much indeed for watching. So we're going to ask you straight questions, but I'm going to give you all the answers, OK? John Boy, you're first. Here's your 3 answers. Dr. Strange, Dr. Zeus, Dr. Shipman. You aware of Dr. Shipman's work? He was like a precursor to COVID.
Right, OK.
OK, all right, so first one. For £250. Lived closest to the A57, which connects Liverpool to Lincoln via Manchester.
Quick, Dr. Zeus.
OK, does Dr. Zeus live near the A57? We're all rooting for you. It was Shipman, of course it was. Dr. Shipman.
Mate, pressure got me, I'm so sorry.
OK, listen, it's the start of the show. This is the time. Feel the pressure, get used to it. It's the first question, man.
Sure.
Relax. Here we go, next one. The only one not to have a medical degree.
Oh. Dr. Zeus.
Let's see if you're right.
Go on, then.
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Thank you.
OK.
Right.
Another question for you for £250. You got the last one.
Yeah.
His former workplace is now Vedic, a vegetarian restaurant with a 4.5 score on TripAdvisor.
Dr. Shipman.
You think Dr. Harold Shipman's former workplace is now a restaurant?
Could be, why not?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Hey.
You're right.
Thank you. Thank you.
At the end of that, you banked £750.
Wee, that'll do.
You're doing all right.
Thank you, thank you.
John Boy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am 32 years old. I live in Sevenoaks down in Kent, and I am a Paralympian.
Huge. I love that.
Thank you.
Is this you?
That is me just about to cross the finish line.
Wow. What was the fastest you've ever been?
The fastest I've ever hit was downhill in the Boston Marathon. I hit 56 miles an hour.
In a wheelchair?
Yes, in a racing
well,
wheelchair.
Be careful, you'll end up in a wheelchair.
Mate, you never know, you never know.
That's amazing. All right, so a proper Olympian. I love that. OK, so, Corey, for £250, here we go.
I just don't know.
A pretentious pizza from Sainsbury's, a pretentious pizza from Tesco, a pretentious pizza from the Co-op. OK, here's your first question. Bocconcini mozzarella and sun-soaked cherry tomatoes. Basically, cheese and tomato.
I'm going to say Tesco.
Let's see if you're right.
Sugar.
That's a very pretentious pizza from Sainsbury's. Next one. All right, buffalo mozzarella and sun-soaked tomatoes. It's cheese and tomato again. Get over yourselves. Where's it from?
Tesco. Oh, yay!
Jesus, how old are these? Prime Minister Corbyn, it says them. Oh, they must have been up there since the election night coverage. When was the last election? December 2019? They can't have been up there that long. OK, next one. It's a slow-cooked Chianti beef and caramelised red onion pizza. Stop messing around. It's beef and onion. Where's it from?
Sainsbury's.
You think that's Sainsbury's?
Think so.
OK, let's see if you're right.
Oh, bugger.
It's from the Co-op. I like the Co-op. It's the only store where you can buy like a pint of milk and they'll bury your nan. Like, in terms of range of product, it really is. At the end of that, you bank £500. So you're doing OK. John Boy's an Olympian, Corey. What's your claim to fame?
I can pick a penny off the ground using my mouth.
Someone told me about this pre-show, so I brought a penny.
I know. Oh,
so,
your feet's on the ground.
All right.
It sounds easy, but it is not.
OK, so... What? It's a penny. What do you mean, now? When?
Oh, Jimmy, this is like a house party trick when I've got a few babies in me, you know? Not like on a stage full of people. Ah, frickin'. These shoes have to come off. Come on.
All right, take your shoes off.
Just give me 2 seconds.
All right, she's taking her shoes off.
But if I can't do this, just, you know, pretend it did, OK?
OK, all right.
Do you have a shot of vodka?
Do I have a shot of vodka?
Yeah.
I'll just check. No.
Oh, here goes. So you just have to get down really low, stretch. Well, you are supposed to back up, but using your hand.
How did you find out you could do that?
These are just like, you know, a couple of guys in the kitchen.
Couple of guys in the kitchen?
Oh, no, like...
How did you find out you could do that? I was doing a couple of guys in the kitchen. OK, Serena, I'll give you your answers. In prison, out of prison, never been to prison. OK, first one. Permatanned Donatella Versace.
Never been to prison?
Do you think she's never been to prison?
I have no idea. I'm not a prison officer.
Sometimes when people go to prison, they report it in the news, and you can find out. You don't watch the news.
No.
You're not a prison officer.
No.
There's no way she could know the answer. It's just a guess. Let's see if you're right. Never been to prison. You are right. OK, next up. Permatanned David Dickinson.
Out of prison.
Let's see if you're right. Yes, you are. He went to prison a long time ago for something minor.
What, like tax evasion?
It wasn't tax evasion. Maggie, what did David Dickinson go to prison for?
It was actually mail fraud, but he spent sort of 3 years in Strangeways, so it'll be a hard gig.
Wow. Wouldn't fancy that. All right, next one. Permatanned Katie Price.
So she is never been to prison. She's got convictions, but not necessarily served time.
Let's see if you're right. Yes, you are. What did you say you did for a living?
I didn't.
You didn't. What do you do for a living?
I can't tell you. Yeah, it's one of them jobs.
Ooh. Are you a spy?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Well, you'd be fine. You've probably got a license to kill. Fucking do it. OK. Serena, at the end of that, you banked £1,000. Wow. Serena, tell us about yourself. Leave out the boring bits.
OK, so I am 46, as you saw, but most people don't believe that.
You don't look 46.
I know, thanks.
No, I think you look significantly older.
Don't! Not as old as you, Jimmy, not as old as you.
Not as old as me. How old do you think I am?
65? Sorry.
It's all right. Bits of me might be 65, but a lot of me's quite new. These teeth are only 18 months old. What's going on here?
Oh, I did a marathon walk to raise money for my church. Went on missions.
A marathon walk?
Yeah.
I'll just... Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've got to check with a friend if that's impressive. Mate. A walk, I mean...
Takes the piss, doesn't it, really?
It really takes the piss.
Literally takes the piss.
Absolutely taking the piss. Nico, you know how this goes, right? 3 answers, 3 questions. OK, here's the answers. Deliveroo, Just Eat, OnlyFans. What's your favourite of those 3?
What are you trying to say? OnlyFans is good if you want to make some money, to be fair. Literally.
How do you know?
Because it's on the news and everything. People make a lot of money from it, you know.
Oh, don't talk to Serena.
Oh, yeah, actually, I don't know what she does for a living, so no, that's it.
I think I do know what she does for a living. I think she's on OnlyFans. I knew her. OK, first one. Maya Jama can be seen in online adverts for...
I would say Deliveroo.
Let's see if you're right. Ah, it's Deliveroo. All right, next one. Katy Perry described working with them as a really fun and natural experience.
Well, I know that that's going to be Just Eat because she's doing the adverts now and took over from Snoop Dogg.
Are you a brand ambassador for Just Eat?
No, I literally just love food. I'm the kind of person that would drive 6 hours to go find pie.
Because you got no sense of direction?
No, literally, we was in America, my cousin and my brother, and basically we went to Florida and we're doing like a little man versus food kind of tour. And basically we found out online there was this place called Yoda's and we drove 6 hours to it. I'm like, yeah, can I have the peanut butter crunch pie? My brother gets the key lime. We seatbelt that pie in as we drive it back because I wasn't having nothing happen to it. Then we get back to the motel room.
Did you fuck a pie?
No, we didn't. But then literally I'm eating it and my brother starts going, oh, my throat's really getting tight. What's going on? And he's allergic to peanuts, but I'm sorry, my brother Jason had to just use the EpiPen because I'm eating my pie. Simple as that.
He's allergic to peanuts, but you ate the pie anyway and just EpiPenned him.
Yeah. I went to EpiPen him.
I mean, I love that. And what, was it incredible?
It was the best pie I've ever had, honestly.
OK, all right, Justy, did you get that right? Gee. OK, final question for you, Nico. Often when his wife isn't home, Dermot O'Leary is a really big user of...
I would say Deliveroo again. I'm hoping it's not OnlyFans, because, yeah, he'll be screwed.
OK, let's see if you're right. It is Deliveroo, yeah.
Sweating.
OK, over the end of that, Nico, you've banked £1,000.
Get it, thank you. Guess what?
Nico, let's get to you. Tell me, what's the most interesting thing about you?
Well, an interesting fact is that I was actually born female. So that's a very interesting thing. I'm actually transgender.
Okay.
So,
you were born female?
Yes, I was, yeah, I know. Sported it.
I mean...
You wouldn't know.
You really wouldn't know?
No, you wouldn't. Literally, and what it is that when I was about 16 years old, I taught myself how to barber, watching videos of YouTube. And what I then wanted to do is, obviously, if I was successful winning the money from the show, I'd want to kind of open up a barbershop for the community, for the LGBTQ, and everyone else as well, because everyone's inclusive and welcome. But just to kind of give something back and to kind of create a safe space for people.
I love it. Very nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Great. OK, right. I'm a terrific guy, so I'm going to give you all the answers. Here are your answers, Sean. OK. Legal, illegal, not illegal, but most right-thinking British people think it should be. It's an easy round.
Easy.
Are you a right-thinking British person?
I mean, I'm Welsh, so... But that is British, isn't it?
OK, if you're watching at home, I guess Sean doesn't last to the end.
I prove you wrong.
Come on, you can. OK, so for £250, here's your first question. Killing a neighbour who's burned down your barn and wiped out your winter grain. Legal, illegal, not illegal, but most right-thinking British people think it should be.
Last one.
No, it's illegal. It's killing a neighbour. Killing. Really, the clue here is that the killing bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite an easy question to start, wasn't it? The killing, because famously, killing is illegal.
Yeah.
So I guess, you know, there's an educational quality to this show. If you're watching at home and you're thinking, oh, I might kill someone. Don't, because it's illegal. OK, next question. Firing a crossbow across a London bridge at the start of the summer solstice. What do you think?
Illegal?
Of course it's illegal. All right, last question. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Carrying a plank of wood for fun along a pavement in Copping Close, Croydon. Legal, illegal, not illegal, but most right-thinking British people think it should be.
Illegal.
You think it's illegal?
I don't really understand, like, the question. It's just weird.
It is a weird question.
Yeah.
It's a weird show, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
If this was a regular show, this would be daytime and we'd be on Channel 5. OK, let's have a look and see if you're right. You said illegal? Well, you're right. It is illegal. Maggie, have you got a fact about that? What's going on?
I have. Section 54 of the Metropolitan Police Act states that you can't carry a plank of wood unless you're loading it or unloading it.
A plank of wood?
A plank of wood, I'm afraid so.
You're an astrophysicist. I can't help feeling we're wasting your talents. OK, so at the end of that, Sean, you banked £500. Sorry? OK, you got 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Pastor David, great to have you here. Thank you. Here's your answers. Harry, Gary, Barry. Well, here's your first question for £250. He's got in-laws called Thomas and Doria. They're American, and Thomas is, putting it kindly, a handful.
Barry. Wild guess.
A wild guess. It was a wild guess. You think Barry. I think it might be Harry because of Prince Harry. Oh, I was right.
Oh.
Do I get the £250? Yeah, let's give me £250. Well done, mate. Tremendous. Yeah. Right. All right, here we go. Next question. He's the 4th best member of the original Take That after Robbie, Little Mark and Jason.
Gary.
But you're bloody right. Let's have a look. What's your favourite music act of all time? What are you into?
Probably Beethoven.
Beethoven?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his early stuff. OK, last question for you, Pastor David. Is world famous for, amongst other things, battering sausage?
Harry.
You think Harry?
Yeah.
Let's see. Fantastic. Yeah, Harry Ramsden.
Harry Ramsden opened his original fish and chip shop in December 1928.
All right, at the end of that, David, you banked £500. So you're clearly a part of a church. What kind of church?
I'm the founding pastor of a completely queer church in South London, the only queer church in the whole of London, where we welcome everybody, straight, gay, atheists, Muslims, Jews. Everyone is welcome in our little family. It's called St. Valentine's Hall, and everybody is welcome, including you.
Well, I don't know. I don't know whether the Dark Lord would approve, but I might pop in. All right, Naz, here's your answers. Art worth millions, art worth hundreds of thousands. Emmy drew this. So, Emmy is one of our question setters over there. Hi, Emmy. OK, first one. The piece is called Comedian. Is it art worth millions, art worth hundreds of thousands, or Emmy drew this? What do you think?
Millions.
You think millions?
Yeah. I kind of remember this story coming out of a banana pasted on a wall.
OK, well, let's see if you're right.
Oh.
It's art worth hundreds of thousands. So it's worth a lot, but not millions. OK, all right, next one. Melancholy. OK, art worth millions, art worth hundreds of thousands. Emmy drew this.
I'm going to go for hundreds of thousands, just
You
because...
think it's art worth hundreds of thousands? Let's see if you're right.
Oh.
Emmy done a face on a melon.
It's good.
I'll tell you what, as a consolation, you can take that melon home.
Yay.
OK, last question. Temptation. Art worth millions, art worth hundreds of thousands. Emmy drew this. What do you think?
I'm going to go with Emmy again.
Tremendous skill. Now, you're a train driver, right? OK, what station are you out of?
Paddington.
And is it a day off today, or are you on strike? They're normally on strike, aren't they? Oh, they love a strike. And you're out of Paddington, so where do you go?
Heathrow at the moment.
And how long have you been a train driver?
5 years now.
5 years?
Yeah.
Is it hard? Because I don't want to be a dick about this, but it's on tracks, isn't it?
There's a lot that can go wrong on the trains.
Right. You press start, and then you've got to press stop when you get into the station. And are there other female train drivers?
In my company, is 4% are female train drivers.
It's on 4%.
4%.
You're basically unfireable. I would start turning up about sort of 3 days out of 5, because really, what are they going to do? OK, well, good luck tonight. Jasmine,
Thank you.
Great to have you here. I'm going to give you the answers to the questions. Here they are. Greggs, Subway, Pret-a-Manger. For £250, Jasmine, here you go. Here's your first question. The only one you can also buy in branches of Iceland.
Greg's right.
Let's see if you're right. Of course you are, £250. The only one that offers a monthly subscription for a not-so-cheap £25 a month.
I know because I have it. Pratt.
What do you get for the 25?
You get like 5 free drinks a day.
5 free drinks a day?
Yeah, which is a really good value for the £25.
Yeah.
Do you not think?
I don't know whether they could be described as free drinks if you are paying £25. Last question on this. Weren't allowed to open a 24-hour branch in Leicester Square because their hot food would be appealing to drunks.
Greggs.
Let's see if you're right. Of course you're right, yes. 3 for 3. At the end of that, Jasmine, you banked £1,000. Jasmine, tell me a bit about yourself.
Yeah, I dance. I do like influencing. I don't know. I don't really do much. I just like came here.
You dance, I do influencing, I don't really do much, I just came here. It's the perfect answer. What kind of dance?
Mostly Bollywood, like Indian classical.
Great. All right. And then what do you do for a living?
Influencing. That makes the money.
Who are you influencing?
I'm trans, so I basically, like, all my followers are like, it's like LGBT kind of content.
Pastor David, you follow someone, don't you?
Everybody.
You follow everybody?
Definitely.
You're meant to follow Jesus.
Him as well.
Him as well?
Him as well.
He's got loads of followers, hasn't he?
Quite a few.
It's amazing, really, because he's not even on TikTok. I imagine there is a Jesus on TikTok, and apologies. Apologies if you're watching, Jesus. He's not, he's made up. It's a pretty good lineup today, I've got to say. I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like Father Ted meets Queer as Folk. It's ultimate Channel 4.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Carr. I'm excited to tell you we now have clips and full episodes of I Literally Just Told You. I Literally Just Told You is a game show created by Richard Bacon where I tell contestants the answers before I ask the questions. It sounds crazy, but weirdly people still get stuff wrong. It's definitely worth a watch. Check out a full episode on my YouTube channel now.